Albert, Dan, Freddy.
Freddy, it's you!
Oh, listen, I have something very important to tell you.
Is that what my hair looks like in the future?
Yes, it is. Now listen to me. Don't ever throw out those VHS decks from the old truck. The very future of TCTV depends on them. Oh, and always keep the Deputy CG running and backed up to floppy.
But the Deputy CG is antiquated technology. It doesn't even have a USB port.
USB ports are worthless in the future, and any computer that has a working floppy drive is more valuable than gold.
Floppy drives? Really?
Freddy. No, that Freddy. Oh. I don't understand. When we started traveling through time, you couldn't even find VHS decks or even the tapes. Why are they so valuable now?
It's because in the future, VHS is all we have to play back from. And we make graphics on the old Deputy. I'm working on a show right now for the TCTV Time Machine. You guys want to check it out?
Whoa, well, what's the TCTV Time Machine?
Oh, that's right. You guys don't know about that yet. Well, after you're all done traveling through time, you make a TV show about your adventures. And this is one of the episodes that's happening right now.
Is that what the back of my hair looks like?
Oh.
Freddy!
Yeah?
Future Freddy. This is the future, right? Why aren't we recording video on some sort of super HD format?
You'd think it would all be on your phone.
Yeah, or a smart watch. I gotta get me one of those while I'm here.
No. Guys, those things are all gone.
What do you mean they're gone? How can all of that stuff just be gone? What happened to them?
It all started a few months ago. A viral internet video named LOL Kitty Face hit the internet. This video was so popular that it was played by someone on every network in every country around the whole world. What we didn't know at the time was that LOL Kitty Face carried a dangerous computer virus that we now refer to as Omega Muertes. Then, on March 8th, 2022, the Omega Muertes virus was activated and essentially just the whole internet just died. I know.
No more Facebook? No more Netflix?
No more Reddit?
No more internet at all. But TCTV's been busier than ever. Cable television still works for people that can afford a TV, and believe it or not, the TCTV Time Machine is a big hit now. When we started the show, I started backing up the TCTV Time Machine to VHS, so we have lots of the reruns. Oh, Freddy, don't forget to back up episode 15. I need it in the future, and that's the only one I can't find.
Okay, I'll remember. I'll remember. Whoa, wait. Look, what's that?
Hey, looks like you remembered. All right, let's see what's on it.
Wait a minute, Freddy. No, him. So the internet went dead. Why do you need to use VHS and the Deputy? I mean, can't you still edit video without an internet connection?
Well, you see, 5 years ago, all the software developers moved their operating systems to the cloud. At the time, there were so many software updates, you literally could not use a computer without being interrupted with a mandatory software update. Apple and Microsoft began building computers that booted up directly from the internet so that all computers were constantly up to date without performing any software updates.
Well, that sounds more productive.
It might seem that way on the surface, but when the internet went down, so did everyone's computer.
That's awful, but what about older computers that didn't boot up from the internet?
All computers with an internet connection were updated to the online operating systems.
That doesn't make any sense. You said that the online operating systems were developed 5 years ago. What about computers that are more than 5 years old?
They were updated. Apple and Microsoft required the update by making smartwatches and other peripherals that no longer worked on self-booting computers.
Oh, so everyone updated their system to the cloud.
Yes.
No way. There's no more working computers in the future?
Just a few. Many people raided antique stores and secondhand retailers for old computer parts right after the internet died. TCTV was very lucky because we still have the deputy CG from the old control room.
That's right. The deputy was never connected to the internet.
Yep, and it can still do cool stuff like this bumper I've been working on. See?
Freddy. No, that Freddy. Oh. How did you get the deputy to do all those crazy things?
Well, I found this.
The deputy manual.
That's right. Printed manuals are very important in the future. You'd be surprised how difficult it is not to just be able to Google an issue you're having with software application. But this baby, it's got an index and a troubleshooting section.
So Freddy, how are we making TV shows and airing TV shows with nothing but a 486 computer running MS-DOS?
Why, it's the same way we've been doing Your Daily Hour with me for the last 10 years. VHS tapes! Exactly. Without computers to edit and playback video, we did the only thing we could do. We hooked up a VHS deck from the old truck, wired it into the cable system.
Oh, so that's why you said don't throw out all those VHS decks.
Right. Listen, guys, the show's just about over, so I'm gonna have to queue up the credits on the deputy and start the tape player with the music closing. You guys think you could hit that tape deck on my cue? Now, when you go back, you need to stash away the VHS decks, tape decks, floppies, old computers, equipment manuals. Oh, and it would be great to have a video toaster.
So how do we even get back?
Get back? Well, you're not going to be getting back for a while. There's over 100 episodes of the TCTV Time Machine, and it's still going. This was episode 111. All right, roll it.
Take a ride back in time with
Oh no, I held down page down too long.
the Freddy modified, yeah. See the shows we aired long ago, then set aside. We set them aside. We've got shows about this and shows about that. We'll rewind it back. You hold on to your hat. Some will make you say, wow! Yet some you'll laugh at. TCTV Time Machine!
Oh no. No. No.
Freddy, what's wrong?
Andrea, I'm gonna need you to go back in time. I must have messed something up with the time-space continuum. I told Robert and Dan and Freddy not to throw out the VHS decks, but something must have gone wrong. As soon as they left, the Ecolab switcher just disappeared.
Robert and Dan were here? I would have loved to meet them.
Oh, you will. I have a Umatic deck with a flux capacitor that will take you back in time. Now, you need to go back to 2011 and get a job at TCTV as a trainer facilitator.
But I'm vice president of network productions. Why would I want to go back there and be a media trainer and facilitator?
Because the future of the network depends on it. And they've got internet.
They have internet? Mind melter, here I come. Baby, I'm in.
I thought so. Now, whatever you do, you must get that job. Then tell Robert, Dan, and myself not to throw out the Ecolab switcher when they update the control room. It's either in 2012 or 2013. I can't remember. I'm sending you back to 2011 just to be safe.
Just as long as there's internet.
It's you! I found you!
Desmond, haven't seen you in years, but you look the same as the last time I saw you.
That's because the last time you saw me was just an hour ago. Freddy, something went horribly wrong with the studio upgrade. We need your help.
But I just sent Andrea back to 2011 to make sure she saves all the equipment.
She sent me back to the future to get you and bring you back.